Blessings follow me, my darling, my darling, to Sabi. Okay. There's a time our bishop was preaching and he was talking about, I can't remember the topic, but Christ came into the message and the meaning of who Christ is. And Christ means the anointed one. And my mind just did a 360 where the disciples of us called Christians in Antioch, and they didn't call themselves. The people who saw them, saw what they were doing, saw the fruits they produced in their lives, and it was just a reflection of who Christ was, and they were like, these has to be Christians because they are also anointed ones. And I was like, girl, when you call yourself a Christian, you are acknowledging that you are also anointed, and that doesn't come lightly, because your fruit should reflect being the anointed one, also being the anointed one of God. Your actions, like everything in your life, should be a reflection of who Christ is. And oh God, and nowadays we got it easy. I don't know, because when you find yourself in a Christian home, you've been born a Christian, you get salvation, you're like, I'm a Christian. But for them, they were called Christian. They didn't even call themselves. They were too busy doing the work of God. They what they had been given to do, that didn't even slip their mind. And people were like, these are birds of the same feather. They have to be Christians. And now, just to remind you, now all all the names you're trying to build for yourself now, I think it's in Proverbs where it talks about a man doesn't praise himself, he's supposed to be praised. Like the good works you're doing, it's people who are supposed to see and praise you for it. And when we're getting into 2026, what I want for myself is to continue to grow into the image of Christ, the image of who God created me to be, and it was after Him. And that is my desire, and I hope it's also your desire, that we grow more into the image of Christ, that we reflect Him, we reflect His unconditional love, His forgiving nature, His sacrificial nature, His service to people, that we do all of that. We have discernment. It's okay, let me not get in that point, but the story of the apostles is also such an interesting one. When they get to a point where there's some responsibilities, now they feel like we should delegate some responsibility to others so that we can focus on this, that we are not distracted. But anyway, that's for another time. As we're finishing 2025 and you're getting into 2026, ask yourself, in 2025, did I reflect more of who Christ is, or do I carry the name Christian with honor? Like, does it really reflect that I am truly a Christian? Anyway, have a good evening or afternoon or morning.